Hello and welcome to Omelet You Cook. Today we're going to play the weekly run Burger. I'm currently second on the leaderboard and I'm only 14 points behind the actual top player. So our goal here is going to manage to get, well, at least 15 more points than that run. So this run starts with some burger ingredients which score a lot of points with garnish and underlapper ingredients, and all of our current ingredients are underlapper or garnish or synergies for the burger patty, and it scores a lot of points with only these three different ingredients. We play over 9 rounds, and our final boss gives 3 less dispenses, which is something we will need to take into account. I will explain it a bit later how we try to get around this. We start also with the finisher. It's, for me, a relatively mediocre helper since we want to have as many dispenses as possible, and doubling the last ingredient is not particularly good, but it's $3. Okay, let's go. So, the main goal here is to get 4 cucumbers to get the starting dollar, else we will have to restart. Doesn't look like it's a problem here, and a lettuce or a burger patty is going to be enough for us to win, so let's go. Ha! And doubling on the burger patty is pretty nice. Now for the first chop, it's going to be very important to have some roots or to have a mystery box. So here we have nothing of these, and we reroll. Well, we're going to restart one the first time. We need the strongest start as possible. Ideally, I'm looking for, in this case, 2 root ingredients because we want to have as much money as possible so we can synergize with, for example, trashing strategies, and in general just being able to trash and reroll more gives us way more flexibility. So here we're just going to win this quickly. Okay, let's see this shop. So we see have a spicy crate. It's not something I like to see because that means we can't buy both, even with selling this guy. Fruit crate I like a lot, but in this case it's a dead run. Let's restart again. So we could have a really high score run even after a first bad round, but the thing is it's so quick to restart, and so I prefer to do it like this. Something important is also the first legendary helper after the third round is really decisive how much we can score. So we might restart if we have no helper with great synergies with our strategy. So there's a lot of restarting, but hey, we're trying to have to be the top dog here. Okay, this is a nice box, but too early. So we haven't got even one crate for the roots, which kind of sucks. If I have one root crate and a decent second crate, I might continue with the run, but before, So as you can see, you can easily score 41 points on the first round, where not so many starter pantries can score this high. Okay. This can be decent. Let's see what we get in the mystery. Yeah, no, it's shit. We got 2 diaries, sadly. Diaries. Diaries aren't really edible. I also re-rolled. And Chewy isn't really a great crate. There aren't so many roots that are chewy. Oh, I screwed up. Let's see. I only put 3 instead of 4 cucumbers. I wasn't really focused here. Let's see. Might not do too much if we have a good mystery crate, but I kinda screwed anyway. Well, we don't. Apparently we're allergic to root crates. I haven't had a root crate in any of the stats currently. Okay, more cucumber. We want all the cucumbers. But we need at least 1 lettuce or burger patty to reach the 10 points. So this is enough. See? I'd like to get this run started, please. Okay, it's the 3rd spicy crate, which is a legendary crate, and for now, new root crate. Let's see if we can get a mystery box. We can. Okay. I am curious. Morals. Morals are really good. Let's see. Can we find a potato? No. Morals are really good, but we don't have enough money. We won't be able to buy 2 crates on the next round, meaning we will have 1 less dispense at the end, which is really a problem, especially when you have 3 less dispenses because of the final boss. So we are going to restart. In ideal world, I would have to restart until I can get the 2 crates and extend the top pattern on second round, sorry, and enough roots to have the money to buy the extend top hat and the 2 crates, which will mean I need $13 on the second round, which is possible if you get a lot of potato and 2 root crates on the first round. With the extended top hat and enough money, we can get 3 dispenses per round instead of 2, which is incredibly powerful, but it requires a lot of restart. So, again, legendary crate. No roots again. Here's a root crate. It's supposed to be common, you see, and I got 3 legendary crates before having that one common crate. Unlucky. Of course, only when I'm recording, right? It doesn't usually take this long. I hope you like seeing the starter pantry. Okay, get out with the garbage. Okay. So really effortless start. Some pantries struggle at the beginning. This one, absolutely not. Okay, we have absolutely no chance of getting a root item. There's the French fries in the process pack, but it doesn't generate a lot of money. So the money generating ingredients are these ones. You can see there are some that are crunchy, soft, crunchy, soft, soft, soft. Soft. So any baked or soft or vegetable, you see there's a lot of vegetable, or crunchy have a chance of giving roots. Wasabi is the one of the only chewy ones, so it's really rare and it's only one, so it's not going to generate too much money. But ideally we are aiming to have these ingredients really early to generate a lot of cash. But here it's really not great. Okay, I might post the full run with all the restarts and one with no restart. Okay, I did something really shitty here and got unlucky as well. I forgot not to place anything that cucumber when I had the opportunity. So let's see if we have a good chop. Okay, it's a bad chop anyway. And yeah, and we're really dependent on the third run anyway, on the third round. I don't know why I say run for round, but because some of the how they called helpers, legendary helpers, are much better at reaching high scores than others, which are more generic and do not generate many points, but are enough to win the game. But we don't aim to win the game, we aim to be first. So we have only a small selection of legendary helpers. They cannot help us reach that. Let's try Veggie Crate. Okay, finally got a money generator. We can remove a cucumber. We can sell our bad helper. Let's log these two. Although maybe not the reroll, but I like the egg carton. Dairy crate I don't really like that much, but we have the opportunity to do something nice here. Provolone, it's an underlapper. Actually synergizes with a burger patty not so poorly. Let's see. I don't really like dairy crates. They tend to have too many ingredients. I would have taken a blue cheese. Okay, so we take onions here. We try to take as many as possible while having enough ingredients to win. So provolone is an underlapper. We put it here. We have more cucumbers in the pantry, so I'm not too scared. And now we can put a cucumber here. And we have a decent amount of cash. One more onion, please. Like this. So yeah, 10 bucks, not bad. Nearly enough to buy a 4 money helper. This is going to get better with time. The cucumber. Let's take the spicy crate. Wasabi is great. I got lucky there. Let's take a soft crate. I love truffle. We try to generate money, and truffle likes money. So let's go. I wish I had a few more roots, but I got a wasabi already. I'm quite happy. Let's see. After this round, we will know what we will need for what kind of helper we will get. Okay, let's go. Items. The game wants us to use cucumbers, but I'm not going to do it. Process. This is the provolone. Let's mostly put roots. Now we have the truffle, so we should get enough points just with that. Let's use one cucumber because it's the garnish, and we need, well, the onion is going to give more points. Process on the side, the provolone. Let's do it like this. Okay. A quarter away. So, vegetable or texture specialist. Something you have to know in this game is there is this nice helper here, legendary. It gives +2 points to everything for each crunchy, chewy, and soft on omelette. So we need, normally you would expect, we need all 3 ingredients. 1 crunchy, 1 chewy, 1 soft. Gets +2 for each combination. But truffle exists. It's crunchy, chewy, and soft. So each truffle on our omelette is going to give 2 points to everything. It's for me one of the strongest base combos in the game. There are others, but this is a really good start if we want to reach high points. It's not sure that we can beat the high score because we will need more truffle and we only play 9 rounds. Some builds are better, but with some good other synergies with a lot of multipliers and more truffle, we can at least reach our previous score. This one is quite good as well, but we have too many non-vegetable items. The previous run I did actually stacked the meat hater up to plus 18, which is really good for a 9-round run, but it wasn't enough to win because I didn't have enough vegetables in that run. So let's try texture specialist, and we will aim to get the plus times 0.3 multiplier helpers to win the game and try to score the best run ever. Okay, so for example, here we have one of the items we'll be looking for, but we take absolutely the fungi crate and hope we get another truffle, which we didn't get, so it's really unfortunate. There are only 5 mushrooms in the game. Oh, sorry, there's 8. Let's get rid of provolone. I don't know why I thought there were only 5. Well, there's 8. We can see 4 mushrooms each time, but we didn't see a truffle here. I'm going to reroll this once. And here we have another root crate. We cannot buy it, so let's take the sweet crate. I like the chocolate coins. Just 2 points. And we take the egg carton. Just to have a bigger omelette. The enoki mushroom is completely useless here, so we will try to get rid of it. Now I'm going to have to start to count what we want on the omelette. So we want the 2 truffles and money. That's it, because 2 truffles give 4 points to everything. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 4 is 44. So if I put 2 truffles and 0 point scoring items, we still win. It's just truffles are really strong with this combo. So we can go for money generation. We just have to be careful the chocolate coins score nothing, but we will try to put wasabi, yellow onions, and under and overlappers. So we take overlapper. Okay, our overlappers. Take an onion, it's going to be better than the chocolate coin in most times. Our onions still have a lot of underlappers available. Mostly take these. 1 truffle at the very least. Truffles. Provolone is good in this case. Let's take a chocolate coin. Put a lettuce. Now we have the 7 unique ingredients, and now let the points begin. So as you can see, we even score 6 points because we have another combination of chewy, soft, and crunchy. So we are already at 118 on round 4. That's really good. $14. Now we're going to be looking for Extendo Top Hat ASAP, so we can get a few more dispensers. More mushrooms. Well, ask and you shall receive. Let's take raw ingredients. I love the pineapple. I love the potato. I'm going to take potato. And we have one reroll. And oh, this is difficult. I could try and aim to get another truffle, but I need expense. So, what we have the most here, because we don't have to only rely on a truffle, but we can also see how many ingredients of each category we have. So we can see we have a lot of crunchy and a lot of soft, very little chewy. So let's take a nice quid. It's also only one ingredient, so it helps us control what we take for the next rounds. Here we have the big heads. I'm going to lock the mushroom crates. I want more mushrooms and more chances of getting a truffle. And we're going to be on the lookout for powerful multipliers. So we want potatoes. So we are moldy. That is absolutely not a problem because our money generation is going to be completely ridiculous. Here. More potatoes. I'd like a green onion like right now. Or no. Truffles have been given, which is sad. Go away. Truffle is important. Put it here. And this can go here. Second truffle. Now we have nothing chewy, but we have the wasabi now. So we have something chewy, so it's plus 6 points to everything. Squid, but we want the cucumber. Go with our onion. Chewy, another overlapper, like this. Ideally, if I played well, I would switch up the onions. I did a small mistake here, but it's nothing tragic. Let's just put it down here. It's quite a bit more money. So this is unlosable. And, well, nearly $18. Let's see how we can scale. We need more truffles. This run may still fail. So, I need to be careful. It takes a fungi crate. Okay, 2 truffles. Really nice. Now we have the possibility of taking a chewy crate. This is the type of ingredient we don't have. Oh well, I'm going to take the bonus multiplier to the truffle. It's going to give me a lot of points, base points, because we're making a lot of cash. We get like 15 bonus points, and we have texture specialist, and we want to have more and more truffles. So this is not particularly bad. I do prefer the raw multiplicator, but let's see. Let's take a tree crate. We have a chance of getting another truffle. But now let's take the baby bella mushroom. They're chewy. It's only 2 of them. And they get the bonus from fungi. Let's take baked. So we have more moneymaker. Do we want to have more moneymaker? I don't really like red onion that much, so I'm going to take a chicken leg. My problem with red onion is it's very high maintenance for not so many bonuses. So here, it's a bit of a difficult decision. I think I'm going to get rid of enoki mushroom because it's really doing nothing here. After this round, we will get another legendary helper, so we'll have to see what we get. But here, we're going to start to reach very high scores because we get +8 to everything with texture specialist. So we're going to start to grow and grow. Yellow onion, always. Always take money makers if possible. I want this. Potato. I want a truffle. Ideally, I should count how many truffles I take to calculate the money, but it's a bit annoying to do so. More onions. More potatoes. Let's take a truffle to be sure we have enough points to win. Wasabi is nice. More potatoes. More eggshell. Gone. Take the onion, it's going to score more. Let's take the underlapper. Here it generates a lot of money. And the overlapper is also not bad here. And a truffle, just for more points. Potato. You can see the amount of dispensers we have is giving us more money, more points, more money, more points. It's exponential growth in that sense, at least for a time. So we're already at 207 after 6 rounds. This will be the end for the green apron. But right now we're making this many points while we're not going for points. So it's a good sign. Let's see if we can scale it further. Helper Hater. It's a difficult decision. Helper Hater is pretty good. It's another flat multiplicator. I think I'm going to take Severance Package and try and look for the raw multiplicator. The Helper Hater is really nice. So potato is raw, so we're going to try and go for raw ingredients and try and get 2 of the cornucopia, which is the plus 0.3 mult. Atomically condensed milk is also interesting because if we take, for example, a crunchy multiplicator dairy, or we keep the provolone, it's plus 0.4, or we take the parmesan. But I think it's actually a really difficult decision. I realized that atomically condensed milk will scale really well with chocolate coin because it has a nice plus 10. So it's a very difficult decision between 3 really decent legendary helper. I think Helper Hater would be really nice in the first round, especially with our money income, we can scale it really high. But Severance Package is a bit dependent if we find some good normal helper or not, which is a bit random, and this is dependent if we find some good dairy. So it's between these two. I'm still not experienced enough in this game to really know in advance what's going to be better. I'm going to try atomically condensed milk and look for dairies. Let's not forget that dairies also get a bonus from this. Okay, I like Pillow of Softness. Let's take this crate. I love seaweed. It's a really solid ingredient because it synergizes with nearly all the root ingredients like the onions, truffle. It gives a lot of points. It's crunchy itself. It's just really good. More crunchy. Let's see what we get here. Cucumbers. It's really not good. Shish kebab. Really bad ingredient. I don't like it, but at least we only get 2 of it. We have the possibility of trashing a chocolate coin. Chocolate coin. I think I'm going to do it because it's 2 more money. Let's reroll once. Okay. Cornucopia. This I want for next round. And raw shipment is nice. Parsley. I wish it was a green onion. Oh, sadly. Wait, this? No, it was change. Avocado. No, it's cauliflower. Let's take a random. Spinach. It's chewy, at the very least. Trashy and Basler would have been nice earlier, but not right now. So let's trash one more time. Let's see what we can remove. Okay, nice. So, sadly, no milk ingredients, so we'll have to see. I'm going to reroll to try and get some parmesan. Will be nice. So, chocolate coin, of course. Potato. Truffle. Let's take the powerful underlapper. Wasabi. Try and arrange our route in such a way that it synergizes well. Let's take the provolone this time. Let's put it like this. Or truffle. Like this. Also the truffle is nice with the provolone. So this is kind of garbage. We don't get many scorers right now, unfortunately. Potato, nice. More potato. Just one potato. I am the potato master. More potato. Yellow onion is good. Let's do it like this. Okay, no synergies for all of that. Truffle, 4 points. Just get a vibe check how many points we get. Let's see, I can do this and get a bit more points. Okay, we get 12 points to everything right now. The truffle already scored 51. 62. Okay, we start to scale. Okay, we have 2 more runs, right? Remember, we're already at 516 points and 21 money. So I do not have any doubts we will be able to beat that. Let's take the helper crates. Random one. Just the piggy. Kinda not so great. Let's reroll. Milk. Let's just take it and see what we get. American cheese. Not so good. How many baked do we have? Not so many, right? For each chewy touching. So the possibility is just to put this near the truffle and just get absurd high scores. We don't have much chewy, but I can arrange a small place where I put truffle and spinach and just spam cheese there and just have extremely high scores. So let's see. Please get me another truffle. Let's take the pumpkin. It's also a nice multiplicator and it gives minus 10 points, but because we have so many points thanks to texture specialist, it's not a big deal. Let's do one last reroll. Raw, I love it. Let's get another helper crate for the last round. Jackfruit. It used to be amazing, but now it's mediocre. Let's take the pumpkin. Trash an ingredient. So we'll get rid of a burger patty. Let's trash one more time. Let's get rid of... Let me check. So I have 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26, 20. Oh, 20, sorry. 16, 20, chewy. Also, I just realized that the sweet cheese is chewy and soft. So it's really good with texture specialist as well. So that's really nice. So we will want to play all of our truffle, all of our Swiss cheese, and then we need crunchy ingredients. So the seaweed and the potato we were going to keep, so we get rid of the squid. So here you can see you can get a lot of headache trying to do the math, how to optimize your run. So as you can see, we have 15, 16, 17, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22 ingredients. We will buy 3 more crates in the end, so we will have 25 ingredients, and we will do the math, how to optimize our texture specialist, and how we arrange our cheese and our truffles. But we were going to want all of our cheese, all of our truffle and all of our chewy ingredients clumped together to gain the most Swiss cheese multiplier. The pumpkin is also really nice in that case. Jesus, that's going to be a lot of points in the last round. And then we will going to want to compensate with some crunchy ingredients that is going to boost our texture specialist to the stratospherical heights. I just realized the enoki mushroom also synergizes quite well with the seaweed. So we'll have to see how we do it in last round. I think I'm going to prioritize lettuce or provolone, because provolone also gives 0.4, but we'll have to do better math in the last round. Let's just go and make more money, and then we'll go and try and perhaps reach 1,000 points. Let's see if I'm going to be able to reach 1,000 points. So let's focus on making money. I don't think I need so much truffle. No, with the current experience I have, I think we're going to be fine like we play usually. Let's get more of this. I'm going to still be careful not to lose this. It will be a shame. Crunchy. We have a lot of crunchy. We don't have much soft. No, we have another truffle. So now we have another soft. Let's try our Swiss cheese strategy. Bit more potatoes. Jesus, there's a lot of forks. Okay, nice. Provolone here. Wasabi is really nice as well. Get another truffle. My game is getting a bit laggy. I think it's because of the hold effect. Let's continue. Let's just take a baby bella mushroom. Let's take this and try and increase our proximity points maker. This. Now let's boost our truffle. Let's get more. Okay, very nice. So times 18, 81 per truffle. Sadly, I don't have a lot of limes that will increase even more. But as you can see, we nearly reach 100 points per truffle. As you can see, we are already beaten the previous record, the first place, already on the 8th round. So, but now we have 3 less dispenses, so we need to play well. Let's take this crate first. The finisher. We sold it, now we get it back again. We don't want it. Take random other. I like this one, it gives us more time to think. Let's take the fruits. Let's take the jackfruit. We can take more points to processed. We don't have that much processed, sadly. But I think I'm still going to take it because it boosts our cheese. So we might want to take some provolone, but the provolone doesn't get the boost from the cheese here, sadly. But it's still better than nothing, and we have no helper limit. One soft crate. Goat cheese. Plus 0.4 to each crunchy touching this. Could be really decent. Sadly, it's not chewy in addition soft. But I have to think about this. Now let's do the math, okay? I hope you like math. So I've counted already, and each bar, full bar, is 13 dispenses. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 4, 5. We're going to have 22 dispenses. So we know we are going to use 4 ingredients. These ones we're 100% sure we're going to use these 8 ones because they're very efficient with texture specialists because they have multiple textures. So we know we want these ones and we know we want some crunchies. We know we want to have 4 crunchies and these ones. And then we have 12 and 8 pairs or 8 triplets of these. So we have plus 16 points to everything with just 12 ingredients. And then we use 12 or 22 ingredients, right? So now we have 10 ingredients of ingredients that only have one type. So what we need to do is we will take 3 chewies, 3 crunchies, and 3 softs. What are we going to use? I like the pumpkin, I like the spinach. I think I'm going to prioritize the pumpkin over the spinach because it's more mold. We gain such absurd amount of points that the pumpkin is going to be a great multiplier. Not as good as the cheese. The cheese is really the goat right now. But let's see. So we take these ones, we take the crunchies. We don't have so many crunchies. We have the seaweed, the lettuce, cucumber, a few. But I think I would like to take some crunchy. I'm going to take the avocado because it's crunchy, it's raw. So it gets boosted by the cornucopia. Oh, it also gets boosted by the pillar of softness. So it's really nice. It gives 6 base points. So let's take the avocado. Perhaps I'm going to take another dairy crate. I have to see. Oh, I don't like this. I want to keep everything. Okay, let's trash one more time. I think I don't want the wasabi. So, what do we want to play? For cheese, for truffles, I want my seaweed and some avocado. Because then we will have 12 ingredients and a total of 8 pairs, and then 3 more pairs. Triplets, sorry. 3 times 3 combination, 3 more combinations of the 3 textures. So that's going to mean I want, probably on chewy, I want my pumpkins. I want perhaps my spinach. Then on crunchy, I'm probably going to take lettuce in addition, and perhaps some cucumber. And for soft, probably provolone. And yeah, that's basically it. Okay, let's go. We have a slower conveyor, which I really like. Let's hope we don't get too many truffles together. That's why I would love to get the sous chef Sharon, which gives us 1 more dispense per round. So we have not only the better possibility of choosing what we want, but we also reset it quicker. So if you, for example, have 2 truffles in 1 dispense, it comes back faster and we have more chance of getting to play it. But right now, it's not the case. So we want cheese. Really good. We want the crunchy. The cheese is going to party somewhere else. Let's get the seaweed here. More cheese. No truffle for now. Okay, first truffle. Put the cheese onto the truffle. We have some provolone. So it's 1 soft. It's our first soft. We have 2 crunchies. We need more crunchies, of course. So this is another soft. I'm going to put it here. So we want more crunchy. We need a total of 7 crunchy ingredients. Let's get our second soft. The truffle is it's absolutely non-negotiable. More truffle. I'm starting to be a bit chaotic here. So I have to see. Like a pumpkin. So 1, 2, 4. This is also a crunchy, so let's take this one. So now we're at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For cheese. Okay, let's rearrange this. Everything gets the boost. Okay, we have our last cheese here. Thank God for this sort of conveyor. Let's go on the underlapper here. So, as you can see, we have some time. I don't want this chewy. I'd like to have another crunchy, so let's put it here. So this here. This can go around here. So now we want more chewy. Let's take the jackfruit. We have a big combination of items, so it's going to give a lot of points. And we have our last chewy, if I'm not mistaken. Put it here. So now we have 2 soft, so we need another soft. So let's take the yellow onion and put it near the jackfruit. The jackfruit's also going to give points. Our last truffle. Let's try to squeeze it here. It's not on the omelette. It's still not on the omelette. Really bad. Let's switch up places like this, so it still gets points. And I think I need one more crunchy, so let's take this one. I actually don't remember exactly how many crunchies we have, but I think one more crunchy is going to be good. Okay, let's see how many points we have. Okay, 129 points for a truffle. That is absolutely excellent. Okay, our cheese gives us 80 points each. Okay, even the pumpkin gives 50 points. Yeah, that's what plus 22 to everything does for you. And first place. Let's go. So as you can see, the highest scoring are the truffles. The jackfruit gave way more points than I expected. The lettuce, you see even the not so great ingredients like lettuce, avocado, yellow onion still give a lot of points. And if you check the truffle here, this one that's a bit more isolated, it doesn't give that much point. It's just the plus 22, which just boosts absolutely everything. We had a lot of multipliers this game with the atomically condensed milk. We have the cheese, which worked extremely well this run because it has 2 textures. The truffles, of course, is the GOAT for the texture specialist here. 129 points. Really good. You can see this corner made a ton of points. Perhaps I for sure taken spinach instead of pumpkin. I don't really know what would give him more points, but as you can see, we still have a very good run. Well, thank you for watching and see you next time.